One advantage of the cold weather, the wood is more brittle, so it splits more easily. These pieces are a bit long and knotty, so they're a bit tougher. Not that tough. I saved some of the sawdust to use as kitty litter. There's only one cat left now, so I don't need so much, so I don't have to be so careful. We get either frost or dew most nights of the year with the humidity and the temperature difference between day and night. So these tarps get a lot of frost built up on the inside. Sometimes it ends up being just as much on the wood as if they were exposed to the snow. Not on a snowy day, so I'll still keep them covered. If you're ever unsure if there's a little bit of wind in some direction, try to spread out a tarp. You'll quickly find out. At the moment, very little wind. In here, it's going wherever I wave it. I was going to set up the tripod out here and film as I'm cutting some wood in this area. I thought I would be sort of sheltered in woods here, but it seems like the wind is coming from that direction, which is east, and towards the road where the power company cleared out our bush along the edge a few years ago. Long story. But it's actually colder in here, so I don't think I'll be setting up the tripod and spending that much time. The camera gets too cold too fast with the old batteries, so we'll just film it. This is a small dead spruce that I cut down last week. I took the base of it already, and this lens has been giving me a lot of trouble focusing also, especially I think the cold makes it worse. Just back there, you can't see too much of it from here. There's a poplar tree, moderate size, that fell a few weeks ago in our windy weather, so I'm going to cut up some of that as well. Not going to stay out too long today, but as cold as it is, it's supposed to be colder the next couple of days, so I wanted to get a little bit of wood done. You can see the snow and frost blowing down from the trees from my left, which is the direction I was showing, towards the road, the east, where that wind is coming from. So somewhere around -20, maybe a couple degrees better at most, and with that wind, some significant wind chill, so I won't be out here too long. So I did get out the tripod here for a few minutes. We'll see how long the camera battery lasts. It dies pretty fast in the cold. In between shots I'm putting it in that insulated bag I showed earlier, and I've got a couple of hot water bottles in there to try to keep the batteries from getting too cold. This was 2 trips with the sled back. It's just on the acreage, it's not very far away. And then 2 trips without the sled, just carrying some extra pieces and the saw and the camera bag and that kind of stuff. So that's it for today. We'll see how much of it I cut up. The wind isn't too bad at the moment. It was blowing a lot of snow and frost down here. I'm hoping that won't be happening while I'm loading up. Seems to have settled down a little bit if I'm lucky. And that's the load for today. Some spruce and some poplar. A couple pieces of the poplar left over for another day. Overall, I'm doing fine with the cold. My feet are starting to freeze, so I'm glad to be done. Even though these boots are supposed to be, I think, good for minus 30 or minus 40, it's definitely not true for me. A couple more cold days, and I do have quite a bit of wood still stocked up by the house, so I may not do any wood cutting for the next couple of days, but by the end of the week we are expecting a serious warm-up. Close to minus 20 the next couple of days, and then above freezing by the end of the week, so that will be a welcome change.